So in this video, we are going to go through 5 things you shouldn't do when you are registering your business. That is definitely something to watch. Hey beautiful people, welcome back. I am your girl Matilda, of course, and I am so glad to have you here again. Now on this channel, you know we talk financial literacy and leveling up so we can live the type of lives that we want. Now, as I mentioned earlier, in today's video, we're looking at the 5 things you shouldn't do when registering your business. Now, starting from the top, the first thing that you shouldn't do when registering your business, which is a mistake I see a lot of people make, and it's because sometimes you don't know why, you don't know what's the latest information. And so I'm here to tell you that the first mistake you shouldn't make is going to the PACRA offices to start your registration process. Now, PACRA is the Patents and Companies Registration Agency, basically the agency in charge of your registration of business entity in Zambia. So the first mistake you should avoid is going to the offices to start your registration process. It's going to be a waste of your time. First of all, you can do it from the comfort of your home, and you don't need to burn fuel and go there and find queues and line up. You just need to sit home, watch my videos, take my content in, and you'll know exactly how to go about it. And so that is the first mistake you should avoid. So as you are avoiding the PACRA offices, because you can do this online, one thing you must note is make sure to get good internet service, good internet connectivity, because that will really make your life way easier as you do all these processes. If you have bad internet connectivity, you will get really frustrated because it'll make your work so much harder. So coupled with that, make sure to get good internet connectivity. Now, the second mistake you need to avoid is not having a valid ID. Now, I know it may sound like, well, everybody knows that you must have a valid ID. Yes. However, there's some people that may not have a valid ID for whatever reasons, or they may not know their NRC numbers for whatever reasons. So I'm just pointing out that the first mistake is to undermine the importance of your ID. Your ID is very, very important, particularly with how these new processes have been updated. You really do need your ID to log on to certain service websites and just do what it is you need to do. So then we get to mistake number 3, which is not knowing what to do and how to do it. Now, if you don't know what to do, definitely the obvious answer is get information. If you don't know how to do it, get information, because you're going to find that you are stuck in a web that you don't even understand how you found yourself in the first place. And so you want to make sure that you have an understanding of what is required where, so that your business and your registration process is pretty easy. So if you do not know how to register and what is required in the registration process for you, make sure to click the link in the description box, because I walk you through how to do everything you need when registering your business. Mistake number 4, which is oftentimes a big mistake some people make, and I don't know how they make this mistake, but avoid incorporating your business without doing a name search and clearance. Name search and clearance is a way of helping you make sure that the name of your business is really unique to you. So if you're going to start your registration process, make sure that you have your name search and clearance done, so that whatever name you're going to incorporate, it does run smoothly and it's a name that belongs to your entity only. So please make sure to avoid starting your registration process or your incorporation process without your name clearance. It's very, very important, and that will see us comfortably into mistake number 5. Now, mistake number 5 may be pretty obvious, but I just felt that I need to mention, because sometimes I think we just take things for granted, or it slips our mind or whatever. So the mistake that people make is assuming that this registration process is free. honey, it's not free. There's some costs attached to it, and you need to make sure that you have some money waiting for you so that you can make the mobile payments or the card payments or whatever payments you need to make to get your company fully incorporated. Now, whenever you think like, oh, it's free, and then you find charges, you find that your process is going to take long. So before you start, make sure that you have money, at least put aside a 1,500 kwacha, at least. You're able to incorporate your business with minimal hiccups, and this is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money, and it will allow you to get to things that really matter to your business, which is, of course you guessed it, making the money your business needs. Because just the discussion of registration and all these things, you see that there's a lot of cost in the mere existence of a business. And so you always need to make sure we're bringing in that money, which is not easy, but it has to be done. Now, if you have been following me, you know that I have been talking about registration of your business and things of that nature. So if you missed out on my previous videos, you can catch them over there. I'll put them on the top somewhere. But other than that, in this video, I wanted to come from a different angle where I tell you what not to do when registering your business. So guys, those are the 5 mistakes you need to avoid when you're registering your business. Now, if you like this content, make sure to share, like, and subscribe to this channel. But most of all, hit that bell button so that you're notified of any and all uploads I make during the week. So guys, thanks for watching. I will see you soon.